Fish is often called the ultimate health food. Doctors recommend it for the heart, for the brain, and even for longevity. But what if I told you that choosing the wrong fish after 60 could raise your risk of memory loss, heart disease, and even early death? The truth is shocking. Some of the most popular fish on the market are loaded with mercury-hidden chemicals and inflammatory fats that silently damage the body over time. You may think you're eating something healthy, but in reality, you could be fueling fatigue, joint pain, and cognitive decline. On the other hand, the right fish can do the exact opposite, improving circulation, protecting your brain, and even adding years of quality life. In today's video, we'll reveal the 4 fishes you should never touch after 60, and the 4 fishes you should eat more often. And you'll be surprised, one of the so-called healthy choices that many seniors trust is actually one of the most dangerous. Stay tuned, because knowing this truth could be the difference between steady vitality and faster aging. Sardines, the tiny fish with big benefits. Introduction. Sardines may look small and simple, but they are one of the most nutrient-packed fish available. For seniors, sardines provide exactly what the body needs: healthy fats for the heart, minerals for the bones, and protein for maintaining strength. Research and nutritional data. A serving of sardines, 100 green, delivers over 1,000 milliliters of omega-3 fatty acids, more than most larger fish. They are also high in vitamin D, calcium, and B12. According to research in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging, regular sardine consumption improved heart function and bone density in adults over 60. Health consequences without them. Skipping nutrient-dense fish like sardines may lead to weaker bones due to low calcium and vitamin D intake, increased inflammation from lack of omega-3s, higher risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. Why seniors often eat them. Sardines are affordable, easy to find in cans, and don't require special preparation. Seniors also appreciate that sardines are soft with edible bones that add extra calcium. Real-life story. Mr. Alvarez, 70 years old. Mr. Alvarez had frequent joint pain and low energy. His dietitian suggested adding sardines twice a week. Within months, his joint stiffness improved and his blood pressure readings stabilized. What seemed like a tiny change gave him big results. Advice and alternatives. Choose sardines packed in water or olive oil, not in soybean oil or heavy sauces. Eat them 2 to 3 times a week, paired with whole grain bread or salads. Alternatives. Anchovies or herring also offer similar benefits with low mercury risk. Rainbow trout, the clean protein for seniors. Introduction. Rainbow trout may not be as famous as salmon, but it's one of the cleanest and safest fish for seniors. When responsibly farmed in the US, under strict regulations, trout delivers lean protein and heart-protecting omega-3s without the heavy metals found in larger fish. Research and nutritional data. 100-gram serving of rainbow trout provides about 20 kilograms of protein and kilograms of omega-3s, plus potassium, selenium, and vitamin B12. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that regular trout consumption improves blood pressure control and reduces markers of inflammation in older adults. Health consequences without them. Without safe omega-3 rich fish like trout, seniors may experience worsening high blood pressure and poor circulation, more frequent inflammation and joint pain, reduced muscle strength due to lower protein intake. Why seniors often eat it. Trout has a mild flavor and tender texture, making it easier for seniors to enjoy compared to fishier types. It's also often marketed as a heart-healthy, affordable alternative to salmon. Real-life story. Mrs. Cooper, 68 years old. Mrs. Cooper struggled with rising blood pressure. After her doctor recommended adding trout to her meals twice a week, she noticed her readings improve and her energy return. She even said it became one of her favorite, easy-to-cook dinner options. Advice and alternatives. Choose U.S. farmed rainbow trout to ensure safety and sustainability. Best cooked, grilled, baked, or lightly pan-seared with olive oil. Alternatives: wild salmon or sardines can provide similar heart benefits. Wild Alaskan salmon, the brain and heart protector. Introduction. Salmon is often called the king of healthy fish, but not all salmon are created equal. Wild Alaskan salmon stands out as one of the best choices for seniors, rich in omega-3s, packed with antioxidants and free from many of the contaminants found in farmed salmon. Research and nutritional data. A serving of wild Alaskan salmon, 100 grams, contains about 2,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA, the most powerful omega-3s for the heart and brain. It also provides high-quality protein, vitamin D, and the antioxidant astaxanthin, which gives salmon its pink color. Research from the University of Pittsburgh found that older adults who ate salmon twice a week had larger brain volumes and better memory compared to those who rarely ate fish. Health consequences without it. Without salmon or similar fatty fish, seniors may face faster cognitive decline and memory problems, higher risk of irregular heartbeat and cardiovascular disease, muscle loss due to lack of high-quality protein. Why seniors often eat it. Wild salmon is widely recognized as a superfood, and many seniors choose it for its reputation as brain and heart healthy. Its mild flavor and versatility in cooking also make it a popular dinner option. Real-life story. Mr. Johnson, 73 years old. Mr. Johnson noticed his memory slipping and his energy fading. After incorporating wild salmon into his meals twice a week, his focus improved and he felt more alert. His doctor also noticed better cholesterol levels at his next checkup. Advice and alternatives. Choose wild-caught Alaskan salmon. Avoid farmed varieties when possible. Bake or grill instead of frying to preserve nutrients. Alternatives. Trout, sardines, or herring also provide strong brain and heart support. Pacific cod, the muscle preserver. Introduction. Pacific cod may not have the bold flavor of salmon or sardines, but it offers something equally valuable for seniors: lean, high-quality protein with very little fat. This makes it one of the best choices to preserve muscle and strength after 60. Research and nutritional data. A 100-gram serving of Pacific cod contains about 20 grams of protein, but less than 1 gram of fat. It's also rich in selenium, phosphorus, and vitamin B12. According to a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who ate lean fish like cod at least twice a week had better muscle mass retention and lower risk of frailty. Health consequences without it. Without lean protein sources like cod, seniors may experience faster muscle loss, sarcopenia, leading to weakness and falls, greater fatigue and slower recovery after activity, lower thyroid and brain protection due to reduced selenium intake. Why seniors often eat it. Cod is mild-tasting, soft, and versatile in cooking. Seniors often choose it because it feels light on the stomach and pairs well with many dishes without being too fishy. Real-life story. Mrs. Lee, 71 years old. Mrs. Lee noticed her muscles weakening despite regular walks. Her nutritionist suggested adding Pacific cod twice a week. Over the next months, she felt stronger and more stable on her feet, and even her balance improved. Advice and alternatives. Choose wild-caught Pacific cod, not imported farmed varieties. Bake, steam, or poach for best nutrition. Avoid heavy frying. Alternatives: haddock or pollock offer similar lean protein benefits. Summary and guidance for seniors: beneficial fish. The right fish can strengthen the body and slow aging after 60. Sardines provide omega-3s, vitamin D, and calcium for heart and bone health. Rainbow trout offers clean protein and supports blood pressure. Wild Alaskan salmon protects memory brain function and cardiovascular health. Pacific cod helps maintain muscle strength and prevents frailty. Practical advice for seniors. Aim for 2-3 servings of fish per week, mixing fatty fish like salmon or sardines with lean ones like cod or trout. Choose wild-caught or responsibly farmed US/EU standards fish to avoid contaminants. Cook gently, baking, grilling, or steaming is best. Pair fish with vegetables and whole grains for balanced meals. Eating the right fish isn't just about nutrition. It's about protecting independence, mobility, and mental clarity well into later years. Tuna. The mercury risk introduction. Tuna is one of the most popular fish in the world. Canned, grilled, or in sushi, many seniors see it as a quick, healthy protein. But behind its convenience lies a hidden danger: mercury. For older adults, mercury exposure can quietly damage the brain, heart, and nervous system. Research and nutritional data. Large species like albacore and big-eye tuna accumulate high levels of mercury over their lifespan. A study by the National Institutes of Health linked frequent tuna consumption with increased memory loss and cognitive decline in seniors. Health consequences. Regular tuna consumption may cause memory lapses, confusion, or depression. Higher risk of irregular heartbeat or heart attack. Mercury buildup that affects nerves and coordination. Why seniors often eat it. Tuna is cheap, widely available, and heavily marketed as heart-healthy. Canned tuna, in particular, is a pantry staple because it's easy to store and prepare. Real-life story. Mr. Smith, 74 years old. Mr. Smith ate canned tuna almost every day, thinking it was good for his heart. Over time, he noticed brain fog and hand tremors. After tests showed elevated mercury levels, his doctor advised him to cut tuna and switch to sardines. His symptoms gradually improved. Advice and alternatives. Limit tuna, especially albacore and big-eye varieties. If choosing canned tuna, go for light skipjack tuna and only occasionally. Safer alternatives. Sardines, trout, or salmon, lower in mercury, higher in nutrients. Tilapia, the inflammation fish. Introduction. Tilapia is one of the cheapest and most widely available fish. Many seniors eat it thinking it's a light, healthy option. But tilapia's reality is far from its reputation. Most farmed tilapia is raised in crowded, polluted waters and fed low-quality feed that makes it more harmful than helpful. Research and nutritional data. Studies from Wake Forest University found that tilapia has an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of 11:10, which promotes inflammation instead of reducing it. It may also contain residues of antibiotics, pesticides, and even industrial contaminants from poorly regulated farms. Health consequences. For seniors, regular tilapia consumption can lead to increased joint pain and inflammation, higher risk of heart disease due to poor fat balance, possible exposure to toxins that weaken immunity. Why seniors often eat it. Tilapia is affordable, soft, and mild in flavor, which makes it appealing for older adults with limited budgets or dental issues. Many choose it simply because it's available in supermarkets everywhere. Real-life story. Mrs. Hernandez, 9 years old. Mrs. Hernandez cooked tilapia several times a week, believing it was good for her joints. But her arthritis pain kept worsening. When her doctor explained the high omega-6 levels in tilapia, she switched to salmon and sardines. Within months, her pain and inflammation improved noticeably. Advice and alternatives. Avoid farmed tilapia, especially imported from poorly regulated countries. If budget is a concern, choose sardines or canned salmon, both affordable and healthier. For a mild-flavored fish, opt for Pacific cod or rainbow trout instead. Catfish. The contaminated catch. Introduction. Catfish is eaten worldwide and often seen as a budget-friendly fish. But many imported catfish are raised in polluted waters with poor farming practices. Instead of nourishing seniors, this fish can introduce harmful chemicals and heavy metals into the body. Research and nutritional data. Investigations have shown that imported farmed catfish may contain antibiotic residues, pesticides, and heavy metals like lead or mercury. They are often fed low-quality grain-based feed, which results in an unhealthy fat profile, higher omega-6 and lower omega-3. Health consequences. For seniors, frequent catfish consumption may cause higher inflammation, worsening heart and joint health, exposure to toxins that stress the liver and kidneys, weaker immunity, and greater fatigue over time. Why seniors often eat it. Catfish is cheap, soft, and widely available in restaurants and markets. Its mild flavor makes it popular for fried dishes, which many seniors enjoy as comfort food. Real-life story. Mr. Nguyen, 70 years old. Mr. Nguyen often ordered fried catfish at his local diner, thinking it was a wholesome meal. After recurring stomach issues and fatigue, his doctor warned him about imported catfish contamination. Switching to wild-caught cod and trout made his digestion and energy levels improve significantly. Advice and alternatives. Avoid imported catfish from poorly regulated farms. If eating catfish, choose U.S. farmed, where safety standards are stricter. Better alternatives. Pacific cod salmon or trout, which provide safer protein and healthier fats. King mackerel, the mercury giant. Introduction. King mackerel may sound like a powerful and healthy fish, but for seniors, it's one of the most dangerous. Being a large predator, it accumulates some of the highest mercury levels of any commonly eaten fish. Research and nutritional data. According to the FDA and EPA, king mackerel is on the do not eat list for children, pregnant women, and seniors due to its extreme mercury concentration. Studies show chronic mercury exposure is linked to memory loss, tremors, and cardiovascular problems. Health consequences. For older adults, eating king mackerel can lead to cognitive decline, confusion, and poor memory, increased risk of irregular heartbeat and stroke, fatigue, headaches, and nerve damage from mercury toxicity. Why seniors often eat it. Some seniors eat king mackerel because it's marketed as rich in omega-3 and is commonly available in certain coastal regions. Its strong flavor and firm texture make it popular for grilling. Real-life story. Mr. Carter, 73 years old. Mr. Carter enjoyed king mackerel steaks every weekend, believing they boosted his heart health. Over time, he developed hand tremors and struggled with concentration. Tests showed elevated mercury levels. Once he replaced mackerel with wild salmon and sardines, his symptoms eased and his focus improved. Advice and alternatives. Avoid king mackerel entirely, especially for seniors. Choose safer oily fish with omega-3s, but low mercury like sardines, trout, or wild salmon. Rotate different fish varieties to reduce the risk of toxin buildup. Final summary and guidance for seniors. Not all fish are equal. Some nourish, others poison. After 60, the choice becomes even more critical. Best fish to eat. Sardines for omega-3s, vitamin D, and calcium. Rainbow trout for clean protein and blood pressure support. Wild Alaskan salmon for brain and heart protection. Pacific cod for muscle preservation and light digestion. Fish to avoid. Tuna for its mercury buildup. Tilapia for its inflammation-promoting fat profile. Catfish for contamination and poor farming practices. King mackerel for extreme mercury risk. Practical advice for seniors. Eat fish 2-3 times a week, mixing lean and fatty types. Always check sourcing. Wild caught or responsibly farmed are safest. Avoid large predator fish high in mercury. Cook fish simply baked, grilled, or steamed to preserve nutrients. Prevention and avoidance. Tips for seniors. Even the healthiest fish can lose its benefits if not chosen or prepared correctly. Here are some practical ways to prevent harm and protect your health after 60. Avoid imported, unregulated farmed fish. Stick to wild-caught or US/EU farmed fish, where standards are stricter. Rotate fish types to prevent buildup of contaminants. Don't eat the same species every day. Limit large predator fish, like tuna swordfish or king mackerel. They concentrate the most mercury. Check labels on canned fish. Choose sardines or salmon packed in water or olive oil, not soybean oil or heavy sauces. Cook simply and safely. Bake, steam, or grill instead of deep frying, which adds unhealthy fats. Store fish properly. Keep it refrigerated or frozen to prevent bacterial growth. Pair fish with protective foods. Vegetables rich in antioxidants like broccoli or spinach help neutralize toxins and support digestion. By following these prevention steps, seniors can enjoy the full benefits of fish while minimizing the hidden risks that shorten health and vitality. Thank you for watching and caring for your health. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so we can continue bringing you practical tips to help you stay strong, independent, and energized at every age.